Okay, so first we're going to need 2 cups of pecans. If you want to get some for yourself, there will be a link in the description below, or you can find them on our website. Okay, so first we're going to put these pecans in the food processor. Now we're going to go and put the lid back on and start grinding them. Okay, so we want to process them until they're finely ground, but we don't want to turn them into nut butter. So we're going to go just a little bit longer. Okay, so now that we have this finely ground, we're going to need 1/3 cup of carob powder. You could also use cocoa powder, but carob powder is more digestible, so we're going to use carob powder. So now we just need to pour this in. Okay, so now we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. We'll also add 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. Okay, so now we're just going to pulse this again to combine all of our dry ingredients. Okay, so now we got this all pulsed. Now it should look like this. Okay, so now we're going to add 2 beaten eggs. Okay, so now we're going to add 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Okay, so now we'll add a tablespoon of our homemade vanilla. Okay, so now we're going to put the lid on and we're going to process it until it's smooth. Okay, so now we're going to put the lid off and check it. That should work. As you can see, it's now pretty smooth. There's some slight chunks of pecan, but that's going to be just fine. Okay, so now we're going to butter an approximately 9x9 baking dish. Okay, so now we're going to pour our brownie batter into the pan. So now we're going to spread the brownie batter out in our pan. Okay, so now it's time to put these in the oven. Make sure you preheat your oven to 350 degrees before you start making these, so that it's all warmed up by the time you're done. We're actually going to put these on our cook stove, which is already preheated. Okay, so now we're ready to throw these in our cook stove. And we'll just let them bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to pull them out since they're done. To make sure they're done, you can poke a toothpick into them. If it comes out clean, then they're done.